A new inflationary data point was just released earlier today, and what does 39 million people are doing in China? And a new survey that was just released, showing just how much Americans are totally struggling right now, and further building the case for an additional stimulus check. The Congress is going on this week, where the speculation is pointing toward will distribute it to another stimulus check. Well, let's quickly talk about what these 39 million people are doing in China. They are probably not doing much because they are locked down. I told you that 9 million people in China were locked down as a result of COVID. The COVID thing has been going on for more than 2 years now, and China has a lot of very strict rules over there. They basically have a zero COVID policy. So basically, if there are any signs of COVID or COVID cases, they pretty much lock down the whole place down. And apparently, this Delta Cron variant, which is a variant between the Delta variant and the Omicron variant, they call it Delta Cron. Apparently, it is spreading pretty rapidly across many European countries, and it is found here in the United States as well. According to this survey, they are now suggesting and showing that 67% of these people with an income under $100,000 are living paycheck to paycheck. So essentially, 2 out of every 3 people out there with under $1,100 of income are really struggling. 2 out of 3 there are living paycheck to paycheck every single month. The survey also went on to show that 48% of people have an income over $100,000. Inflation is really digging deep right now, seriously. It is pinching essentially everybody except for maybe the high-income people or those individuals who have hundreds of thousands of dollars each and every year. But essentially, even the people with a six-figure income, maybe even 200s, are probably struggling right now. So, kind of some scary stuff out there going on. And the closer that we get to zero, as in the lower the income gets, the more the pinch actually hurts, right? This is the PPI. This is an inflationary number that kind of gives us a glimpse into what is like inflation on the business front. So the CPI is for those individuals on an individual basis, whereas the PPI is more like a business inflationary measure. It was up 0.8%, so a little bit under 1% month every month. However, on it analyzed the year-over-the-year basis, it's up a record 10%. These numbers go up on the business front, as in the PPI, they have to pass all these expenses and all this extra overhead onto us, the customer. The speculation is pointing toward will potentially lead toward additional stimulus check. Last week, when Congress was working on the $1.5 trillion spend bill, they had $50.6 billion within it for COVID relief. However, it was taken out of the bill because of a lot of opposition from members of Congress. They are going on passing the $15.6 billion of COVID relief money that was taken out of the spending bill. If they're going to replenish the COVID fund, does that mean they're going to issue stimulus check? Well, all of that is still to be determined, but the rate that things are going right now, anyway, there are sources that I've been reading today have been saying makes us wonder, will Congress approve some types of direct payment, stimulus checks, some kind of payment to help the people right now, as long as they are also replacing the COVID relief bank account? Essentially is what they are saying. Tomorrow, the president of Ukraine is going on to be meeting with Congress virtually once again. Tomorrow? Now, they met virtually maybe about a week and a half ago. And then Congress approved that $13.6 billion that was sent over as of last week with the spending bill, and it's anticipated that he's going to be asking for more assistance. Talking about how President Biden may be in a little bit of trouble, not only him, but a variety of other lawmakers and kind of high-profile people right here in the United States. So, over the last couple of weeks here, President Biden and the administration have been slapping all of these sanctions on Russia and imposing sanctions on Biden and a variety of other high-profile people right here in the US. So, we'll have to see if this had any negative consequence to our economy or anything like this going forward. The sanctions that the administration as in Biden rolled down early on way back and came down, well, over the course of a couple of weeks, President Biden and the administration as well as a lot of European countries also slapped these sanctions on Russia as well. And they've kind of been dredging them up over the weeks. If they also kind of brushes these sanctions up going forward as well. On the other side, the Federal Reserve has started a 2-day meeting today. They do it every 6 weeks, and tomorrow the Federal Reserve Chairman will be out with that announcement to determine will interest rates be going higher, and if so, how much is anticipated 25 basis points.